I'm telling you, they're here. They're here. Yep. Yep. There you are. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. I see you. Welcome. Come in. Learn something. I'm here for you. Uh, so I say this guys, because I'm here for you because many people they just weren't for a lot of us, and it's hard to find stability. It's hard to find someone that understands what you're going through or what you've been through, and the day in the life of a survivor of certain painful memories, painful just events in your life, right? So it's hard to find someone who's really truly been through that instead of someone who's just blowing smoke and wanting clicks and likes and all that. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to please ask you to subscribe to my channel, to like, to share, to get this out to more people who are hurting on a daily. Okay. So with that said, we have family, okay, this day and age that that hurt us. Okay, they hurt us, and that's a memory you have to live with every day. It's not just someone who flipped you off. It's not just someone that called you a prick, fascist. All that. That's not. That's something that carries on in your energy for a very long time. So I'm going to let you know something, guys. If you feel one way today, you not might not feel that way tomorrow. So it's always important to worry about what you say to your family. Calling up your family and telling them I love you just to hear your voice, that type of thing, right? But there gets to a point where you had a family member do something to you and it hurt you so deeply and so viscerally that you want to hold on to that anger, and the other person who did it to you is going to have to carry on throughout their life, and they might forget it out of anger, right? That resentment, that stubbornness, but one day they're going to remember what they did, and they're going to be in an advanced stage, and then they're going to realize their time on earth's almost up, and I have this fence that needs mending. They might choose to or might not, right? But I urge you guys, if you might have a problem with your family member, a loved one, a girlfriend, a wife, an ex, a baby mama, it doesn't matter. Just know that that energy is going to carry on throughout the rest of your life because you're attached in some form. So the sooner you heal from that, the sooner you try to mend that fence or attempt to, and not even, you don't even have to come to the table and talk it out. You can process it and say, you know what, I forgive you. Whatever you were going through at that time, I know you made a mistake. I know that you said it out of a hatred. And that's probably what they're sitting at today at this moment in time or in the future, right? So it's actively letting your energy know that you've forgiven this and you've pushed on. Because you can't carry this. Just imagine trying to get from point A to point B and you're walking and you start carrying all these bags with you. You're carrying this suitcase from an ex-wife. You're carrying a shoulder bag from a girlfriend from a month ago. Like, just all this chaotic bags. You're carrying this with you, and it weighs you down, and you're unable to get to your point B. You're unable to get to your destination. It weighs you down, and that's what that energy is meant to do. It's meant to keep you dense. It's meant to keep you low so you can't accomplish the things you need to do in life. We have to realize this, guys. There's millions upon millions and billions of people on this earth, and there's also NPCs. You have all of these scenes going on at once, and that's their plan, is to weigh you down so you don't get to your destination. They want you to hurt. They want you to feel pain. They want you to go through the gauntlet. They want that for you. But do you want that for yourself? Do you want to carry this baggage from 2 years ago, a person you barely talk to anymore? Like, seriously, just imagine yourself. You start off at 16 years old. You have a purse, right? And then age 20, you got two suitcases, a purse, a duffel bag, right? And then by age 25, you got a U-Haul that's busted down. And you got to carry all those bags with you. I know that's kind of funny, the whole U-Haul, but that's how real it is. So the sooner you start cleaning up your side of the street, you start attempting to mend fences, and if you know you can't, to energetically process it and say, I forgive you. You made a huge mistake. I know you did, but I'm gonna be upfront with myself and say I'm sorry, you know, and mean it. Not just say sorry and move on because you still have that residual effects of anger. Like you could see them and it'd trigger you, right? You got to work through that. And I'm telling you, if you do, no matter what they've done to you, if you're able to process it and realize that that was a messed up individual, you don't know if they are today, but just imagine the baggage they're carrying too. So I'm not trying to get sidetracked, guys. All I'm saying is, do you want to be okay in your life? Do you want to be able to function both emotionally and mentally? Because it will take a toll on your body, trying to carry all that baggage around. So try to start mending those fences. Just know that that person that has a resentment towards you, if they choose not to mull it out, just imagine how heavy it keeps getting with them. And then they get to that advanced stage where they're either stubborn and they're going to go to their grave with it, or they're gonna want to come to the table and say, "Look, I'm sorry for what I did. I was messed up," and you'll know, right? Uh, or it might have been you've already forgave them and you're moving on with it, and you could choose to keep them in your life or not. But ultimately, where I'm getting at, the very base of this, guys, is you're the most important person on the face of this planet. You are the most, because if you're not alive and breathing and seeing, your world doesn't evolve. Do you get that? The gravity of that? So I had to do a lot of work. I had to do a lot of work. And I even came back to a relationship with a family member. And I was making amends. I was doing my end. I was trying to be close to them again. But as I was walking away, the same game was played. And then I had to finally, for my own safety, my own emotional well-being, I wasn't going to go back to that dark place. No one's going to get me to go back to that dark place I was in. I've come too far. So the sooner you let those bags down, you'll you'll pick up and you get quicker through life. You'll be more agile mentally, emotionally. You'll be stronger than ever because you don't have this bags of energy weighing you down. Do you get it? No matter who's hurt you, no matter who swears you did this, da 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 da. You know their lies. You know their deceits. You know they're meant to troll you. You know they're meant to do those things. So keep your eye on the prize, which is your well-being, your future. You count. You're important. Always remember that. Okay? Always remember that. And trust me, these are the people who had resentments and you've already processed it and pushed it out. As they get older and they progress in their lives, they're going to remember that time they did you wrong. They're going to remember that. You can't run from memories, okay? They're gonna have to sit with that. But get okay for yourself. Forgive those who've done harm to you. Do it. It's worth it. I'm not saying forgive the action, but forgive the person because we were all messed up individuals at one point in time in our life, right? I hope you get that, guys. I know you do. You're smart. People who turn in this channel, you're smart and you don't just want to survive, you want to succeed and you want to grow. I know it. I see you. I feel you. You're here with me right now. So please subscribe, like, share, get this out to as many people because they need this healing as well too. They need to hear it. They need to let their bags down too. And they need to know why. They need to know why it's so important that they let these resentments down. The things that have been fueling them, they think has been fueling them, no, it's been holding them back. Okay? Thank you guys for stopping by. I will see you in the next one.